And that's all I'm like.
That's its own pressure.
Yeah.
That's its own pressure.
So I'm like so they're like, so people at their work is like, yeah, did you see your son did this or did you see your son did that? And they're like,
ሰላም ዘለኩም ተኸታተልቲ ዳኪና ቶክ ሾው ከምኡውን ኩላትኩም ሰብስክራይበራት ኤሪትሪያን ሚድያ ኔትወርክ በብዘለኹም ወሰናይ ቅንያት ቀኒኦም ክትኾኑ ተስፋ ገብር ከምኡ ድማ ብሩኽ ፆም 40 ብሩኽ ፆም ረመዳን ይግበረልና ሎማዓንቲ ሒዝናልኩም መፂና ዘለና ጋሻ መንእሰይ ካሌብ ካብ ኖርዌይ እዩ ናይ ሎሚ ዕላልና actually ብእንግሊሽ እያ ክትኸውን ስለዚ እቶም ብእንግሊሽ ግበሩ ትብሉ ሃየ ኔና መፂናኩም ኣለና እንግሊሽ ኢንተርቪው ሒዝና welcome home.
Thank you.
You're home after 8 years, you said.
8 years.
8 years.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference been like since your last trip and now?
I'm an artist right now.
I'm famous right now.
But the thing is, it's been like 8 years growing up, actually. So right. I was like, what, 18 when I came first?
Right.
That wasn't my first time, but last time I came was 18 and now I'm 26, turning 27. So it's like, almost 10 years. There's a lot of changes happening in 10 years. I got tattoos now.
I'm famous now. I'm rich now. Okay, so who is Caleb? I know it's a tough question.
Yeah, it's a hard
when you're
question.
Still on the path of discovering yourself.
Yeah, it's a hard question.
Until now, as of now, who is Caleb?
Caleb is a guy who loves art, who loves music.
Right.
Who likes to explore, doesn't necessarily talk a lot, but he loves to sing.
Okay.
He's always open to meet other people and talk and just know everybody's culture.
Right.
I love culture.
Right.
I love languages. So, that's me for now, I guess.
So you were born and raised in Norway?
Yeah. Born and raised in Norway in 1999, yeah. Stavanger, Norway. The holy city, and know a lot of like different cultures. There's a lot of Turkish people, a lot of Somalis, a lot of like from everybody, from every place in the world. So it's like very diverse. It isn't, it's not hard to be yourself. I guess it is sometimes, but at the same time, it's like when you got a community, it's good.
Yeah, you've got that, and I think there's a good community as well of Eritreans there.
Yeah, it is.
What was it like growing up as a second citizen, basically, in the sense that you're Eritrean originally?
I wouldn't say it was hard, but it was different, of course.
Yeah.
When I first grew up in Stavanger, it wasn't a lot of Habesha people. But by now, as you can see right now, it's like they're taking over.
Right.
But the community has always been strong.
Right.
And we always had like gatherings like 24th of May, of course, and we have something like Ballin Club, like where you meet like one Sunday every month and you keep each other company and you play around and you do these different situations. And so it was good. It was good. And everybody was like learning the language, and you had the YPF DJ as well. So it was like, it was a great community for the Habesha people. Yeah.
The reason I think I bring that question up is with how this new generation of people coming into Europe. It's funny, one day somebody was telling me that it would be easier to migrate to the States as in comparison into Europe, because as an Eritrean, you speak English fluently, so getting into the States is easier language-wise, and you don't have this culture shock as much, whereas when it's in Europe, like Norway, Sweden, Germany, you have to learn the language.
Yeah.
So that itself also does have a setback
it does.
for people. So do you see a lot of new people around now in Norway?
Yeah, and the thing is, I will say it's a different kind of Habesha people as well, because of the internet, the TikTok, the everything as well, right? Where they're plugged in differently.
Right.
And they get another vision or another perspective of what it's like to immigrate to another country than how my parents did.
Right.
So I'm not fully in the community as I was when I was younger, but I would
Right.
say it's a different kind of situation, but it's still beautiful.
Because obviously when your parents and when our parents, my mom migrated, like you said, it was a completely different time. I think life was easier probably to a certain aspect.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
It wasn't as hectic as now,
Yeah.
you know? So
There's a lot of different inputs right now.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the world of the internet itself is one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, for me, like I'll joke around about this when people ask me, "Do you want us to bring you books?" I'm like, "Yeah, bring me books." Oh, we'll bring it on Kindle or something. No, I'm like, I like
physical
paperback.
Yeah.
I'm into books like that. So you can see there's been a lot of changes. So I was just thinking how the new wave of Eritreans and Ethiopians and Somalis, of course.
Yeah.
Do you guys get a lot of people in Norway that are migrating, or is it more like in Sweden and Germany, comparatively speaking?
I think it's more Sweden and Germany.
Right.
There was a flood of Habesha people coming in like the past couple of like 5 years or maybe, but it's stopped now. But yeah, I would say mostly it's like Sweden and Germany. And Sweden is where the ambassador of like the Eritrean embassy for like Scandinavia is.
Right.
So it's like mostly Sweden for sure.
Sweden.
Yeah.
All right. Going back into the world of music.
Yeah.
So you said it's been 8 years.
Yeah.
So you would classify yourself as a rapper?
I would classify myself as a singer, actually.
Singer. Okay.
Yeah, but I rap sometimes, but like mostly sing.
Right.
Yeah.
So what does your journey like into the music industry look like? Like what made you start off into it? Was it something that had been brewing in the background for a while?
Yeah, the thing was, I've always loved singing and music in general. So I was always like, when I was going to football practice or going to school or whatever, I was always singing on the way, and I always had a headset on.
Right.
So the music thing has always been there. And my father used to play keyboard, and I used to play saxophone, clarinet, and my sister used to play the baritone and the cornet as well. So the music has always been there in some kind of degree, but it hasn't. Not like an artist. I never thought of myself like I was going to be an artist. I was like, okay, I'm going to be go in economy and work as a something financial.
Jokes on them.
Yeah, jokes on them, right? So, but a friend of mine who I went to school with always heard me sing and was like, "You have to come with me to the studio." He has a home studio, has his home. So I was like, yeah. I thought it sounded corny. I was like, why should I go to the studio? I'm never going to be an artist as well, right? So why should I? And Sunday I came to his house and I made a song with the name question mark because I didn't want people to know who I was, right? And it got a lot of traction and was like, okay, cool. So I started skipping football practice. So I dressed up in my football everything and with my shoes and everything, and instead of going to practice, I ran like a half an hour over to his house, and then I knew I had an hour to make a song and then a half an hour to come back. So it was like I was doing that. And at like, what was it? I was maybe like 17 or something. I dropped out of school because of personal issues.
Okay.
And
he's not telling you guys to drop out of school. He has
no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah. Because of some personal issues, and I was in a very bad place, and I took a choice where I decided to go to Oslo because I wasn't doing anything in Stavanger anyway. So I was like, let me try this in Oslo, and if it doesn't work, I always have a home to get back to.
Right.
But if it does work, then I'm doing it full time, and God's with me. It worked, and now I'm here, I guess.
What if you don't mind my asking? What was your parents' initial reaction when you dropped out of school? I mean, I know Eritrean parents are very keen in education, and every parent worldwide. But there's something different about Eritrean parents.
Yeah, there's something different. My mom was like, I wouldn't say.
Were you like you're disowned?
Nah, I was a little bit. I was for a certain time, but as soon as it worked out, they was like, okay, you could
come back. We love you. We still love you. Son.
My mom was pretty cool about it. My dad had a hard time like accepting it. But she was. I wouldn't say she was cool about it, but she was more understanding.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So
because there's going to be a whole process of you also explaining why you've done that.
Yeah, and it wasn't necessarily because of the music I dropped out. It was because of something else.
Right.
And the music just happened to be there as well.
Right.
So after making a couple of songs and putting them out on SoundCloud and one song on Spotify, and it got a lot of traction in this small community, I was like, maybe I should try it and just go for it because I literally have nothing to lose.
Right.
So it's like, okay, let's just go for it full time. And yeah.
How many brothers and sisters are you? 2?
I got 3 sisters.
3 sisters. Are you the oldest?
No, I'm second.
Okay, no, the reason I ask is, again, I'm not trying to poke at the dropping out school part, but it's like, when you look at it, it's always like, especially if you're the eldest, it's going to be like, oh, you're supposed to be a leading example also to the rest of them.
Yeah.
So if you're, I think in the middle child gets away with things a bit more easier than
so
others.
It's my older sister, then it's me, and then I got 2 younger, but I'm the only guy though. And that's how I'm like...
That's its own pressure.
Yeah.
That's its own pressure.
So I'm like the black sheep of the house, but I'm like the cool black sheep.
Now, like I said, you're rich now.
I'm rich now. But yeah.
Okay, so you've moved to Oslo. You've put up a couple of songs. What does your journey look like afterwards from there? Like, how did you get found?
The first my manager, I found before I moved to Oslo, I traveled to Oslo one time, and he met me. He saw a show that I did. Like, I just sung a song with somebody else, and he was like caught up and made it impossible to me to move to Oslo. So he fixed me an apartment. He made me sign out like work slips so I can get jobs and whatever, right? So I had like a steady income. And after doing that, I was working at Foot Locker. Horrible place.
I was about to say that's my favorite shop, but okay.
Yeah, but it's horrible working there.
Yeah, I've heard stories, yeah.
Yeah, it could be marra.
Yeah.
It's hard.
What makes it hard?
The standard, I guess, it's like so strict and so like it's not like you don't have no personality. It feels like.
Right.
So I was working there. My first show at Oslo was playing at a place called Oslo Spectrum. So it's like 12,000 people, and I was warming up for Lauren Hill. Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So that's my first like proper gig in Oslo, and push comes to shove, I start making music, and I'm getting in the zone. And what happened is I have to like ditch work sometimes and switch my shifts and everything.
Right.
And it becomes hard for the job, right? So one of the biggest artists in Norway calls me and wanted me to join their album. And I said yes, but I have to see with my work. And as soon as I called the job, they were like, either you quit or you come to work. And I was like, peace out. I didn't come here to like work with shoes. I came here to be an artist. So I quit, and then I went to work with them. Okay. I worked with them for maybe a year and a half. I toured with them. Okay. Played like 45 concerts in Norway and some 39 concerts outside of Norway. Went to London, went to Berlin, went to Budapest, went to Hungary, went to...
So you're famous, huh?
I'm trying.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
So I did that, and yeah, it's been a journey ever since.
It is.
Yeah, I'm still not done.
This
is just 2019, we're still...
that's what, like 7 years?
Yeah.
6 years. 6 years, 7 years, going on to almost 7 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Foot Locker, is that bad?
I think it was horrible. Like the people is great, but the system, the regime is like so strict. Yeah. And you're like, you lose the personality, I feel. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but I felt like that.
I mean, would you say partially that it's because you're also kind of focused on the music at that time that you felt... I get what you're saying. I know, because I know what it's like working abroad. I've done different jobs in customer service, but it's like, is it because you also probably kind of felt like you had something else to fall back on? Or
yeah, maybe my personality likes to be free as well, right?
Probably, right.
Yes, I think it's a personality thing. The work didn't fit me.
You're just working for the sake of working.
Yeah.
And I think that's the worst thing anybody can do in life.
I'm just surviving more or less. Right.
And having a job, what is it that they say? If you love what you do for a living, then it's basically like not work. You know?
Exactly. So, yeah.
What was your sister's feedback when they found out you were starting to become famous? Or the family, actually, in general. Yeah. As an Eritrean family.
They would see me in the newspapers and on the internet and everything. And people were like wouldn't believe it at first. Is it him or is it whatever, right? So I'm famous in my dad's work. They know me there. And my mom's work as well. Yeah, I see your son here. He's doing this and he's doing that. And the thing is, I'm so bad at calling them.
Oh.
So they're like, so people at their work is like, yeah, did you see your son did this or did you see your son did that? And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, right?
We don't know this child.
Yeah, this is not my child anymore because no. But yeah, so it's a weird feeling, and it's the same thing for my younger sister. She's at that time she was like preschool,
right?
Or like what is it?
Kindergarten?
No, after preschool. What is it?
K1. Kindergarten, basically. Or was it for first grade? I don't know how to... First grade.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. First grade, she was like second grade or third grade, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah, and they were like, yeah, this is your brother, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is my brother. She was like boasting it. So that's cool. And the same thing with my, like, they were proud, obviously. And the cool thing about it was when I was taking them to my shows, when that started to happen, and I could bring them like Christmas gifts that were a bit more expensive than usually, and that's the fun thing.
Yeah.
Or it was fun thing until the expectations got too high.
Louis Vuitton bags.
Yeah. My younger sister was like, yeah, she wanted a Moncler jacket. I was like, I don't got a Moncler jacket.
Like no.
It's like 15,000 kroners. It's like it doesn't have it. It won't happen. I bought you the Nintendo Switch. Keep that.
Go to Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Do you think your stardom has affected them within the Eritrean community?
Ooh, I'm not sure. Affected them or affected me?
Affected them, the family first.
Yeah, I would think so. My parents, I would say so at some degree, because like, you know how Habesha people are. They always like to talk about something. There's always something to talk about, right? So before I was like making it happen, it was always like, oh, your son dropped out, whatever, blah, 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 that type of conversation.
Of course.
But as soon as I
became someone.
Yeah, can your son come to this, and can your son do that? And so it's like, at core, of course, there's some kind of
impact
on whatever, right? But just roll with the punches, I guess. Right. Yeah.
How has it impacted you, stardom? Apart from realizing a dream that you...
Yeah, I think there's a certain responsibility, right? Because there's a certain stigma or propaganda or whatever's happening with the Habesha people, right? So you just try to do the best character as you possibly can, right. But at the same time, you want to be yourself, right?
Exactly.
So it's like, as we're talking about the tattoos and the piercing and the hair, the whatever, right? So I think the most important thing is just you have to accept yourself first of all, and then you can start to affect other people. And because if you let other people tell you whatever, right, that's where everything falls apart.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we as Eritreans also, we have a long way to go in regards to that part.
Yeah.
And that's just a whole different topic, and I'm not gonna get into it today. Trust me. Because it's a never-ending story.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it because as Eritreans we have certain standards that we have to meet?
Yeah.
Especially living abroad, there's always gonna be like, oh, the family back home is gonna say this to you, or the family back home can say this to you. So you're always, you're never gonna be that perfect standard.
Yeah.
But then again, people have this thing like, oh, we are perfect to a certain extent. We're only human at the end of the day. And if you can't be yourself, then what's the point?
What's the point?
Why be something that you can't? You can't maintain something. You can't maintain being not you.
No,
you get me?
No, you can't.
So I don't know. That's just
it's a work in progress. Let's say that.
It is a work in progress. I mean. I personally, I'll tell you this much. I am a proud Eritrean. I
me too.
Love Eritrea.
Yeah.
I love my culture. I love everything about what makes me an Eritrean. When I left from here in 2010, wasn't because I was in trouble or I wasn't able to do anything. I had a good job with the airlines. I had a good life, I left because of the standards of the society.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me be me.
Yeah.
So it's either you're extremely hyper, you're like, oh, she's too hyper for her age, and like
she's way.
like or oh, she's this or she's that or so that's why I left. And then come back 10 years later. I'm a mom now, and that certain standard is still there, and it started impacting me and my kid.
Yeah.
So it became like, hey, we don't play around with my kid now.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can. Oh no, like even as a little kid, they'd be like, they judge him. Oh, he's so chubby. He's one day somebody had the audacity to call him obese. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, you do realize he's like only 10 months. He's a baby,
Yeah.
So
he just hasn't started walking yet.
Exactly. Like let him walk, and then he'll lose the weight eventually.
Yeah.
But it has certain impacts. Some people can take it. Some people can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you prefer to run away from it. Sometimes you face it. So.
Yeah.
And then also the Eritrean communities abroad also are a bit more tougher, I feel sometimes.
Yeah, because they have something to prove, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel like they don't want the children to lose the culture as well, right?
Right.
So like the language barrier and the just think about it, like me having a child right now, it's going to be harder for me to teach the child the values of Eritrean people because of me not coming directly from the country, right? Directly coming from the source. And maybe I'll get a child with a white lady, and she's going to have her cultures mixed in with mine as well. So it's like they have to be stricter at some point.
Right.
I feel like, and it makes sense. It didn't make sense to me when I was younger, but it makes sense. But at the same time, there's a different way to
do it.
Yeah,
right.
But I understand because that's the only way they know.
Marrying out of your culture, that's always a topic also with us Eritreans.
And me at my age, they're always like, when are you gonna get married?
Oh yeah.
My grandmother's still.
Where are my babies? Where are the grandkids?
I hope you get children before I die.
All right, that itself is pressure right there. Like, okay, can I get married first and then have some kids? Like 9 months,
Yeah, I think it's beautiful, but I'm like, I've been here 3 weeks. Chill out.
Do you think you'd marry outside of non-Eritrean?
Yeah, well, I had no problem doing it.
Right.
Love
There's some stigma that comes with it. That's the problem. That's why I bring it up.
It is what it is. Yeah. Like love is love.
Right. Love is love. All right, Mr. Lauryn Hill. Random question.
Yeah.
Just to get like your thoughts on it. How do you feel the internet world has affected the music business?
Oh, I hate TikTok.
Really?
Wow.
Why?
Because the attention span is not there anymore, and if like you have to catch them in like 2 seconds.
Right.
And the songs are getting shorter as well. So it's like it started like me listening to like Prince or Michael Jackson back in the days. Like a song could be like 7 minutes.
And you'd have to play out like the whole album to find a certain song.
Exactly.
Right.
And now it's like a song is like 1:30. Yeah. And
if you're lucky.
Right. And TikTok is like taking away all the streaming situation, because if you don't find it on TikTok, it's not a hit. That's what they say, right? And I'm like, I'm not really about that. I don't care about the TikTok things, but I have to do it because of how it works right now. So it's uphill battle, I will say. It's like you're walking uphill.
I prefer Instagram and Facebook over TikTok any day.
Yeah, me too. I'm more on Instagram than TikTok.
I prefer those.
Yeah. I feel like TikTok is so noisy. It's just.
It is. It's just a bunch of gibberish.
Yeah.
And now that people can actually monetize, I mean, I don't have issues with people monetizing off of TikTok or any kind of social media.
No,
Go ahead, do whatever it is.
Yeah.
But then again, I feel it's a bit unfair to people who are working. For example, especially when you say for people that are working from here.
Yeah.
The amount of internet that we have, when you take a small shot of a new song that's coming out, post it, you're monetizing somehow, but then they're not monetizing. It's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
I think it takes us. I go back to the days where SoundCloud was a whole vibe.
Yeah, I'm still on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
That's great. I think SoundCloud is great. I think TikTok is a weird situation for me.
I call the bullies on TikTok a different kind of bullies.
Yeah,
they're
the
different.
cyberpunks are.
They're different.
Yeah,
Instagram, Facebook are posh.
Yeah, yeah.
They're polite. They're politely rude, but
crazy.
TikTok is
Toxic.
it is. It is toxic.
Yeah, and it's like people get so affected by it as well. Like their brain,
Right.
like people, it's like a drug almost.
Yeah.
You get addicted to it, like properly,
Yeah.
and just sit there and doom scroll for like hours, and your whole day's gone. And what did you get out of it? Nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not really a fan of TikTok.
Because 90% of the things that are uploaded there,
brain rot.
Are very non-educational.
Yeah, just bullshit.
It's entertainment. You can watch it for like a few minutes.
Yeah, but it's like
then after that,
you just sit there and scroll.
I don't know. Did you used to sing in the shower? Were you one of those kind of guys?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I still do. That's the best place to warm up.
Really?
Yeah, because the steam is great. I swear.
What is it about singing in showers?
It's perfect. The acoustic.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
But everybody that sings in showers feels like they're the best singers in the world.
Yeah, the acoustics are great.
Amazing in the bathroom in the shower. When I sing...
The acoustics are great, I'm telling you. You don't need no band.
Okay. So we'll start. I guess it might not be too late for me to also try to find my singing career, I guess.
I got you. Just call me. Yeah, the shower is perfect. Just make a show. Just singing in the shower. Singing in the shower.
That would be a good show.
Yeah, where people sing live in the shower. It's like Shungro, but in the shower.
That's actually a thought. Shungro in the shower. Oh, that would be
great.
That would be amazing.
That's great.
Like the masked singer in the shower.
In the shower.
That would be nice. All right, we'll have to think about that.
I won't copyright.
Yeah, but both of us got a copyright it from now. We're telling you, nobody steal this idea. This is our idea.
Yeah.
We'll do something eventually.
Yeah. Shungro in the shower. That's great. That's great.
SS.
SS.
Hashtag SS. So like we were joking about it earlier, but you're on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
How does one person get on Wikipedia? I'm sure it has more to do with your branding team.
I don't think so, because the thing is, I'm not nobody.
And it's literally like your whole information is there.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy because the thing is, they find out by all the interviews I do and the early life and the whatever. So it's like, but I'm not sure. People just post, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works.
I was at first when I saw it, I was like, really? I'm like, am I looking at the right guy? And I was like, oh my god, he's on Wikipedia. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, guys.
Yes, we will. You guys, he's got like what 47,000 plus.
I used to have 50, but people don't like me anymore.
I guess so. You must be doing something wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, or they might be bots. You never know. Russian bots.
That could be true.
Yeah.
That could be true.
Do you remember a time where I don't know if you remember, there was a time where people used to buy followers on Instagram.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I see now you can buy the blue tick as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains why some people I know have it.
Yeah, have it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy the blue tick.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I didn't buy it.
You didn't do it?
No.
If you don't buy it, does Instagram verify you though?
Yeah, you just
have to wait.
Yeah, you just be an associated person, I guess, and then you show your ID.
Right.
Like I showed my passport or whatever, or my ID, license or whatever, right? And after a week, I got it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite singer? Non-Eritrean first.
For all time, or
I mean, let's put it in association with your career as well, that you feel has affected you or not.
Michael Jackson for sure.
Right.
Chris Brown, Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Ty Dolla $ign. James Brown. I could go. Oh, the list is big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prince, because I use a lot of falsetto as well.
Okay. Female artists that you could just vibe
Whitney.
out. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lauryn Hill.
Brandy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those two for sure. Yeah. Christina Aguilera is great. Her voice is great.
It is.
Yeah, don't try me.
It is. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna try you. Don't worry. I think that she's disappeared also, kind of.
Yeah.
It's
like Mariah. Okay, I said Mariah Carey.
Right.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill's great.
Yeah.
I didn't know Lauryn Hill until I played for her.
How dare you?
Yeah, my manager was like, "What?
You don't even know the Fuji song?"
Yeah, now I do.
Oh, well, now you do, obviously. I was watching the Grammys. When was it? Last week or the week before? She did a beautiful rendition of it.
Yeah.
They did renditions of D'Angelo's songs. May you rest in peace.
Yeah.
She's just untouchable.
Yeah.
And she didn't move an inch. She just stood and sang like
she's
10
great.
songs.
She's great.
Imagine she went through a lot.
Yeah.
I can't really remember the details, but her being associated with the Marley family.
Yeah, it's crazy.
About Marley's family, there was a lot she had gone through. I think that did affect her personally to a certain point.
Yeah.
But she's back now.
Yeah, she's going at it. Yeah, she was at a weird place when I was there because I remember I didn't have any songs out. I had one song out and I had a lot of demos. So I had to send her all my demos for her to like approve it.
Oh.
And I had she's, I wouldn't say racist, but she got something against the white people.
Okay.
So it was like a situation where I was bringing up my friend who was white, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not sure if that's gonna work or whatever." Blah 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 blah. And I was like, "Whoa, okay," but it worked out.
I think the Rastafarian state of mind might also be a factor to it.
Yeah.
What she's been through during her time probably also has a factor.
Yeah, effective. Yeah, for sure. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, I was actually going to ask you, what kind of process do you have to go through to open for somebody like that? A show.
The thing is, I was so young. I was like 18.
Right.
And my management was doing the work. That was like they needed warm-up artists, and the guy who was booking her had a connection to me, so he was the one who linked me up basically, and yeah. But the funny thing was, like I said, I didn't have any songs out. I had one song out and a lot of demos. So by her approving it, I was like,
I must be doing something right.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you like to do on your spare time?
Play PlayStation.
Really?
I'm a gamer and I work out.
Okay.
Now I gain weight, but I usually work out.
Nobody's judging you. Nobody's judging. Don't worry.
Yeah, but yeah. I used to be out a lot. I used to party a lot, but like it became.
Because it also comes with the territory, though.
Yeah,
going out.
and it became too much at a certain point. So I stepped back a little bit. Now I can take a drink here or there, but I'm like not the nightclubs. I'm like a bar, play chess, talk, and go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you write your own music?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
Okay. Lyrics
and melodies.
How did that come about?
I thought it was the normal way to do it.
Okay.
Really. So it was just like.
Do you feel it's easier for you as an artist that you write your own things, or would you?
Yeah.
Is there a time where you're like, oh, I wish somebody else had written that song?
Ooh, I'm more like that when I've heard the song after it comes out.
Right.
Like me listening to like a Michael Jackson song, I was like, damn, I wish that was for me.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I wish that was for me, but I think it's easier for me to sing my own songs than sing another person's song because of the feeling.
Okay.
Because I know how it feels, or I know how I want it to feel.
Right. You get to control it.
Yeah. Instead of like, okay, let's say another guy gives me a song and it doesn't resonate with me.
Right.
Or in that capacity, right? So
right.
I would say it's harder for me to, but it's like acting as well. It's like if you know how to act, you know how to sing another guy's song, I guess.
Right.
Because you're telling another guy's story.
Yeah.
It feels like, right? So
you've been writing your own
yeah.
music and lyrics since day one, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Has there been a time where you've had to do somebody else's work?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you satisfied with it, as in compared to your own?
Yeah, I was. Okay. But it took a lot. It took more time.
Yeah.
Because you have to really nail it. Because if it sounds fake. It sounds like plastic.
Right.
So you don't want to sing it. You want to sang it, right? So yeah, when it works, and necessarily if the person who writes the song is a great lyricist, then it's just for me to do the singing part, and it goes. But you have to like really hit it on the nail, I guess. I feel like, yeah.
What has been your favorite part of your journey so far? Something that would be like, yeah, I'm so happy I'm doing this. I mean, I know you're happy, you're enjoying your career.
The thing is, I'm not an award guy, but the thing is, I've won like 3 Grammys, Norwegian Grammys.
Oh, yes, I saw that. I saw that on Wikipedia. I saw that on Wikipedia.
Yeah, so that part is great. And the thing is, I felt like the first 2 was like the tie on a knot, right? Because I could call my mom and dad and was like, this is real.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing it, and you don't have to worry about it because it's not a hobby anymore. It's like, this is my life right now.
It's my life.
So I would say that part. And when I won the 3rd one as well, I called my dad. I was drunk. I called my dad. I was like, did you see that? I told you. I told you.
Prove my point.
Yeah, I told you. And he was laughing. He's like, congratulations. I was like, thank you. So yeah, the awards was great, but not necessarily because of the awards. I'm like, if I didn't win, it doesn't mean I'm
exactly
bad,
yeah.
Right?
I was about to say that.
But because of the what it meant to my people, yeah. Or when I played at the Opera House, that's great as well. Fantastic. 2 sold out shows in like 20 minutes. There's a lot of things I can talk about.
Okay.
But yeah, let's say the awards for the reasons I told you.
Have you done any? I'm sure Eritreans come to your show.
Yeah,
I'm sure. But has there been any intimate events that you've done with the Eritrean community only? Do you think you will do something like that?
Yeah, I hope so after this.
Hey, the pressure is on, guys.
Yeah.
The pressure is on.
I'm fully open for doing it.
Right.
Yeah, it's just as long as it's like properly planned out, I have no problem doing it. I haven't done it until up till now, and this is like my first like interview with like with the Habsha Connect, right? And but I love it because I love my culture, I love this country, and I love my people. That's why I've come here, right? So I'm super open to doing it.
Okay.
Like doing it in Sawa, even though I hate the heat, I'm open to do it in Sawa, right?
Well, that's good. We'll keep that in mind, obviously.
Yeah.
Just come around with a little fan. Those things work.
Yeah. The one that sprays water on you.
Something we'll figure something out for you, Han. No problem. As long as you just keep your word and do it.
Yeah.
We were talking about it earlier. So you also do theater.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I've been asked to do a lot of TV shows and many auditions or whatever, right? And for different reasons, I didn't get the parts. Like one reason was because of my dialect, because Oslo and Stavanger had 2 different dialects, and they're so
different.
Yeah. So, but they have seen my potential, right? And one day, a guy came up to me. He's the director of the theater shows. He was making a show of the city that I'm from, and he asked me to do it, like without an audition, nothing. I was like, okay, cool, okay, but I'm very nervous about learning the lines because I feel like I'm gonna forget everything. And the thing with theater is, you're there and the audience is there as well. So if you screw up, they know that you screwed up.
Yeah, there's no fixing it.
Yeah, and that scared me because when me doing concerts, it's my own show. So it's like it's me, and me. And with theater, it's like there's a lot of people, and if I screw up, maybe I screw him over or her over, right? So
it messes up the whole scene.
Yeah. So, but it went great. It went great, and I just did it, and I felt so free doing it, and because it was for my home city as well, it was like such a liberating feeling because, as I told, I had like personal issues with living in the city, so it was like a liberating feeling because I felt like coming back and like taking my place in the city again and feeling like this is my home again. So it was great. It was fantastic, and but it got boring after like 20 shows.
Okay.
I was playing like 5 times a week and saying the same lines over 38 times.
That's not easy. That's not easy. Just thinking about it is stressful.
Yeah, so it's like, but it was, the experience was fantastic and I would do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back a bit. Two things on my mind right now. Actually, one would be I don't want to bring it up. I bring it up not to push your buttons or take you back to a place where you don't want to do, but like let's go back to high school times. You know, and like you said earlier, you dropped out personal reasons. I'm not here to ask. I don't want to ask you the reasons. Those are your reasons, unless you're willing to share. But you did say, you made the comment that I wouldn't do that. Like, recommend to people obviously not to drop out. From where does that come from?
I think it's because it depends on how much you believe in yourself, right? So if it's like you drop off because you have a mission, that's something else entirely than me dropping out because I couldn't take it anymore, right?
Right.
Because the thing is, when you do the work, when you do the schoolwork, and you succeed and you finish it, you have so many opportunities, right? You have the education, or you have the possibility to do so many types of education.
Right.
For me right now, because I don't, so let's say if my voice disappears and I can't sing anymore, well, I'm gonna have to go back to school, and I'm just lucky for the music thing to ever work out as well. So it's like I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but if you have a passion for something, then go do it. Do it 100%. That's what I mean. I would say, if you have a plan B on doing something, if you have a plan A and a plan B, then the plan A won't work. That's how I see it. I feel like you have to give it your full and your all to make something happen. And if that's cool, that's cool. And if it's art, it's art. But do it 100%.
Do you think, again, you don't have to answer this, but it's just, we're just going with the flow with the conversation here. Do you think you dropping out, I wouldn't say affected you. Obviously, would you go back into time and change?
No.
Dropping out, you wouldn't?
No.
Okay. So the reason is just...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
But I wouldn't.
Do you feel that you not finishing your education has affected you to a certain point?
Yeah, I think I've always thought about like going back and just take like
courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not that guy. For better or for worse. So
it's your path. I mean, it's your journey, and of course.
Yeah.
Had you not been a singer, what do you think you would have become? Doctor?
No, I worked in finance, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the plan.
That was the plan.
Yeah. I was gonna work in finance, something with numbers, I guess.
Right.
Or not necessarily numbers, because I'm shit at math.
I was about to say, you must be good at math.
No, but like finance or whatever, right? Something economy, something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big economist to singer.
Yeah.
Like you can't even. Okay, fine. Mr. The economists.
And that's why it didn't happen, right?
Aha. Being, I said it earlier, being a second citizen, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the Norwegian system works.
Yeah.
Do you get a passport, or if you're born there, do you get a passport? Is it like, so it's like the American system as well? Okay. So technically you're Norwegian. Yeah. But technically you're not.
Yeah.
We live in
when they feel like I'm Norwegian, I'm Norwegian.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What requirements do they have as a nation? Like, do you have to do their military service, or they don't have those things?
No, the thing is, you can choose to do it, and you get a survey, and you write on the survey like how many push-ups do you do? Like this is like early, when you're like 16, 17, I think.
Okay.
How many push-ups do you do? How fast do you run at 3 kilometers? Whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I lied the shit out of that. I didn't want to go. So I was like, I can do 2 push-ups, and I run at 3 kilometers in like 45 minutes. And I can't squat for shit or whatever.
So right? They don't force you to.
No.
Okay.
Back in the days, they used to.
Yeah, I asked you that because I think at one point the same thing was happening in Paris as well. I think once you get your papers at a certain age, you'd have to go through the military service. Yeah. So okay. So the reason I bring this up is you're still, like you said, when it's convenient for them, you're Norwegian. When it's not, you're Eritrean.
Yeah.
We're living in a world where being black is by far one of the hardest things.
Yeah.
Abroad, especially.
Yeah.
Hence where you see a lot of people coming back to Africa. African Americans are doing it constantly.
Yeah.
Any person that's dark skinned basically comes back to their roots.
Yeah.
Was there a point in time as you were growing up thinking, I wish I wasn't black, or I wish I wasn't of this color skin?
I've never felt like that. I've always been like, black is me, and me is black, right? So, but when it comes to like racism and everything, it's not necessarily directly to your face. They're not like saying, pointing at you like this, but it's like you can feel it in the room sometimes, and it's not like, it's an indirect type of feeling, right? So, and it's dangerous to say, oh, you're a racist, because if you feel like that, and you're the only one saying it, you're a crying wolf.
Right.
So, but they're pretty good at it. Actually, I like they're pretty good people in most cases. I've seen like when they have like discussions about Islam and everything like that, they can go overboard sometimes. But it's like, me personally, that it hasn't affected me as much as it might necessarily had to other people.
Do you see it now, racism? Well, and I say this with the influx of migrants now. Obviously, every country is like, at some points they'll be like, we don't want immigrants.
Yeah.
And of course, they are absolutely right.
Yeah.
They feel like it's getting taken over.
Yeah. But you
all
can
of
see
that good stuff.
You can see the Facebook comments and everything, like, get out of a country.
Exactly.
Yeah. You fucking did. And you're fucking blah,
So
blah, blah,
technically, they're not saying it to you directly, but they're saying to you indirectly.
Yeah.
So it's.
Yeah, and it's easy for them to say it sometimes as well. So it's like, I've heard the N-word, like when I was gay, when I got out of a tram once, like move out the way, whatever, right? So it's like, but it doesn't bother me. It's like, it doesn't even touch my skin.
Does speaking their language make a difference, you think?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm basically Norwegian, so it's like they can't tell me shit. I'm almost more from their country than they are.
Yeah.
So it's like, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Yeah.
You can tell me to go where, because I'm born and raised here, and this is my
I'm Norwegian.
Yeah, I'm Norwegian. Look at my passport. Deal with it. Right?
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I'll be there 26 years.
Now.
I'm famous now. You get out of my country.
3 Grammy Awards?
Yeah, get out of my country. Nah, but yeah. But it's a great country. It is.
I feel like Norway is calm compared to other European countries.
It is. It has its situations, but it's a great place.
Yeah. Because I have a couple of friends from Norway. And I think sometimes where you live does affect you as a person. It does kind of shape you, your character.
Yeah.
And I see like people coming in from Sweden and Germany are different than Norway. Like all of them are different. But until now, I personally feel that people from Norway or lived for a long time in Norway are just like on a chilled kind of.
Yeah.
Are calm.
Yeah, we're calmer, I would say, than like Sweden and Denmark. I think so. Yeah. It's more rigid.
Again, this is our opinion. We're not saying you guys are not calm. We're not saying anybody's hectic. It's just. Before y'all start attacking me for saying something like that.
Yeah, but it's like, it has its obstacles, of course. And
everywhere.
And you have the racism situation as well, but like the Black Lives Matter situation was crazy because I felt like it was a bandwagon, actually. It wasn't like necessarily because they believed it, it was because
it was happening because it was happening.
Yeah. And I remember everybody was posting like the black cover right on Instagram or whatever, and I didn't do it because I was like, why is it now important? Why isn't it important all the time? That's my thought, right? So why should I? And people were asking about it. Why haven't you done it? Don't you support black? I was like, I'm black. I'm Black Lives Matter. My life matters as well, right?
Right. I'm black 24/7.
24/7. You're black in the dark. I'm black every day.
You're black in the dark. What? No, I get it. Yeah, that was a rough time. Seeing it, especially I think the worst time was in the States probably as well.
Yeah, of course.
Compared to the rest of the world, it was just horrific things that we were seeing. So hopefully we've been able to move on from there. I feel sometimes racism is not going to go anywhere. It's going to stick. Sometimes there are times where even black people with black people are racist. Yeah. Because of ethnicities and tribes and all whatever. Everybody has their own story. So So, favorite Eritrean artist?
Abraham Forti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd do a Tigrinya song?
I have made a Norwegian version of the Bebezilanayo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not out though, but yeah.
Oh, I would love to hear it when you're done with it.
Yeah, the thing is, if I had internet, I could show you.
It's fine. You'll send me the link.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Send me the link.
I'll send you the link.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What made you do that song?
I love that song.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
deeply.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song.
So the music wise, is it the same as Babzalanayo? How you've made it, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it's the same. I use the same loop, the same guitar loop.
Okay.
Yeah, and but it's like I love that song.
Yeah.
And I love his voice as well. It's like so rich. It's a rich voice.
I wish you could have met him. Oh, he was a sweetheart.
Did you know him?
Yeah, of course. He was very humble. He was a humble person. I know him obviously through other people as well. Once we were living in Italy back in the day, and then he knew my dad. And then Asmara. One thing about Asmara being famous and not being famous doesn't matter in the city sometimes.
Yeah.
As a singer, they're like, oh, so the singer is passing by, but then that's it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So you get to intertwine with a lot of people. So yeah, I did. I think that was one of the heaviest losses. At that time, I remember it was just hard because some of my friends were with them on the boat that day, and then I got a call from Misawa, and I found out that he had passed. And the second guy that passed was the first cousin of my best friend at that time. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. We didn't believe it at first.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a random accident. So, but he was a sweetheart. He was very humble. And the thing about Abraham's music is it's going to affect generations to come.
Yeah. He's like the Habesha people's Michael Jackson.
It's just.
He's just
and
so
you could
big.
saying Habesha. You see, I think it was this Ethiopian artist Dawit Tsige Zabahal. I think I recently saw him doing Abraham's song at a concert.
Right?
I think it was Babazalanayo. People are starting
song
to.
is fantastic. I always sing it to my cousin. I always sing it to him all the time.
Yeah, it's the album Semi was great. It's just I wonder what else we could have seen from him had he lived on. May he rest in peace.
Yeah.
The best advice you've ever been given?
Stay in the present.
Stay in the present.
Yeah. Don't think about the future or your past. Just stay in the present.
Do you think it's easier said than done?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
But if you manage to do it, just in those small moments, when you actually do it, when you stay in the present, you see everything.
You get to live in the moment, basically.
Yeah.
Carpe diem.
That's why present is a gift, right?
Yeah.
So stay in it.
Okay. What kind of advice would you give to someone? Let's say they're thinking of having a music career abroad. What kind of advice would you give them?
Buy a computer and a program and a microphone. Okay. And start doing it yourself because it's so easy right now. And I don't do it. I'm just saying you should do it if you try to do it because if you learn how to do it, the language of music becomes so easy to talk. And the way you can explain to another producer or another musician or whatever, right? And you know what you need for your voice to work. And I would say just buy a computer, a microphone, and a program to like mix and record on. And
when it comes to the ups and downs, I'm sure there have been times you were rejected.
Yeah.
Something didn't go your way. Some people can manage to quit.
Yeah.
And it's not only in singing, it's in life in general.
Yeah.
But based on what you've been through, what would you tell them?
I think the reason most people quit is because the hunger goes away. If you just stay hungry and humble, rejection isn't that heavy. I think when you've gotten to a certain point and then get rejected, that's the hard part. Because everybody's gonna say no until that first yes, and as soon as you get that first yes, then you're set, right? So you just have to stay hungry and humble. Because I've gotten full after winning a couple awards, and thought of myself like I was Mr. Big Shot, and one day suddenly the streams goes down, and there's not a lot of people into your music and blah blah blah. So that's
a wake-up call.
That's a wake-up call. That means you're bullshitting right now. You're not taking it seriously, and you need to wake up. So I'll say just stay hungry and humble, and rejection isn't that heavy. A no is a no. It doesn't hurt you. It's not physically hurting. Right. So and you have to accept the no as well, because that no is going to eventually lead to a yes.
When is your next trip to Asmara?
I'm thinking Ameta.
Ameta.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Hopefully you'll be back with more Grammys.
Goita.
What would you say to I'm sure once this gets uploaded there will be comments about why doesn't he speak Tigrinya?
Tigrinya Zarabi.
Tigrinya Zarabi. ما بتقريني هذا نقول هذا انترفيو ندقنا؟
كان في كون ليوم برزارب. زارب يم تاي.
أم كسر تاي تزاربو.
تقريني. وابا. تقريني زارب. بار حج بزعبا هي صراحة قال ما لزيك زارب تخويناسي. English عايش.
English all. What's your favorite part about being in Asmara?
Whoa, Bartestella.
Ooh.
Yeah, my uncle owns it.
Really?
It's my family's, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so the cappuccino there is great.
Oh my god, the macchiato and the Maradona.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, the pizzas there, everything.
Yeah, so I'm there every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long has he had it for, do you know?
Aboiteke is my grandfather, so it's his.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Do you think you guys, it's just a thought, renovate the place, or do you think you would keep it that way?
I think we will keep it that way. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think if it would have renovated, we would have
done it.
Yeah. I think it's just the legacy of like how it's been and how it's always going to be as well. And it has its own charm.
Changes.
Yeah. It has its own charm.
The texture, I know even the president stops by there to have his coffee on a regular. So, and it's the way that they've been able to maintain the taste of the coffee is crazy, mind blowing. Yeah. I can't make the same cup of coffee in my house like today or tomorrow.
The same every day.
Oh my goodness! I don't know what is the secret.
I don't know. Not sure.
Because I'm sure when you're,
I used to work there back in the days when we used to wash the dishes. My uncle or my grandfather used to wake me at 3:00 in the morning to open up the shop with my uncle, right? And then wash the dishes before the customers come. Yeah. And then I have to go get pasta, go back, put the pasta in there, whatever, and then go back home at like 11 or something, and then sleep, and then go back and then close it.
It's there are a couple of places now in Asmara where you can go to get that perfect cup of coffee or macchiato or cappuccino. Trestella is one of them. There's one near Canyo, Janna. There's a third place, I think Piccolo. There are like 3 places like when you want that proper fix.
Yeah.
And the thing that surprises me is obviously with time the coffee baristas change, but the coffees are not changing. So like, I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
You guys don't know the secret.
No.
Well, you're gonna have to know the secret though.
Yeah, I don't know the secret. I'm just the messenger right here. I'm just telling you it's great.
Oh, that's nice to know. Well, I think my last question probably would be your thoughts on AI.
Whoa. Yeah. Have you guys seen The Matrix?
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna end. I've always been saying that. I think the Matrix is a perfect example of how this AI thing is gonna end.
Right.
Because the thing is, you're feeding it, and at some point the AI is gonna learn that it doesn't need you anymore.
Exactly.
So I'm like, okay. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what I say. You have to change a lot of people's minds. So
would you do anything AI related with your music?
Oh, like it's come to that right now. So it's like I've considered it. Like for music thing is great because when you're stuck at something and you don't know how to continue forward, it's a great tool to use. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't trust it.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Yeah,
no.
Well, I mean, there recently was some Eritrean songs that have been AI generated and have been released. They're remakes of old songs.
Yeah.
I heard a couple of them, and this is my opinion. I don't like it. I couldn't find.
Yeah, because it doesn't have no soul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
There was one song, I heard it in a cab one day, and I was like, oh, who's this? They're like, it's a guy Baraki song. It's a Bain Akhira Gali Arista. I was like, okay, let me go get it. And I got it. And then 2 days later, it's just like,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
The thing is, I would use the way I would use it is if I was stuck at something, right, and then I needed a melody or something to just get me over it.
Right.
But I wouldn't necessarily use the AI voice over mine. Never.
Oh, it's good to know. Your final thoughts? Anything you want to pass on? Say.
Follow me on Instagram.
What's your Instagram handle?
At Lille Isa, LILLEISAH. Yeah, that's me.
And I'll definitely post our picture as well on Instagram and tag him.
Yeah.
Do you have YouTube channel?
I have. Yeah, you can find me at SDKT Entertainment.
SDKT Entertainment.
Yeah.
And Facebook? Do you do Facebook?
I don't do Facebook.
Okay, so Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, and I have TikTok as well, the same as my Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he's on Spotify and SoundCloud. I'll definitely add the links on my post. It was a really honor to meet you.
Thanks so much.
And it means a lot to see somebody of your age, born and raised outside, to be doing this.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
It's absolutely my pleasure. Thank you, Yared, my brother Yared Tasfai, for making sure I got this done. Thank you to people like you that you're still putting Eritrea on the map.
Thank you. I appreciate
it. It's easy to say it, but there's a lot that comes with it. I know. I'm sure it'll affect you as well in a way.
Yeah.
Because you're always thinking about what can I do, what shouldn't I do. So with everybody else that's out there pushing Eritrea forward, and every step helps, you know.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily just because you're Eritrean, you have to do everything from Eritrea. No.
For sure.
Every Eritrean has to do something from abroad as well to change whatever narrative we have. We were talking about it last week. So I wish you a safe trip.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you when you get back next year.
Yeah.
Thank you for having to sit down with me.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
More Grammys. ዓለምና ጎይታ زغبركم تغطاتلتي داكينا توك شو علامنا مسمن إسي كالب إساء rapper, singer كالب إساء from Norway كمزيز مسل نيرو I hope استمعوا لكم تغنوا كساع مس خلي مدباتنا نرخب ساسنايكنا